Hello, down here in the garden. It is August 17th, and I'm going to take a look around, see what we got going on. Here we go. So, I have carrots still to dig out, and I am hoping that my youngest will help do that because he loves digging carrots, so I'm hoping he's going to help me do that. The cherry tomatoes are still producing pretty good. They did get a lot of blight damage, but they're trying to pull through. Some of them are still flowering. I have a whole basket of tomatoes. The Romas, they're starting to die out. They got the blight too. All of my tomatoes actually don't look great, but they're starting to turn. I've been making some sauce and salsa and diced tomatoes and canning this week with those. My big boys look terrible. They got it the worst. So they're just twigs and tomatoes right now. So I'm just waiting for those to turn and make those into sauce. I have these melons everywhere that they're little tiny melons. Let me find some to show you. We grew them last year, and these came up volunteer, so I forget what they're called, but they're just little ones. They smell really good too. So here's that beautiful red sunflower. I don't know if you could see it. The lighting is not good right now. The sun is in the wrong place. My peppers are jamming. They are just full, doing really good. This is probably the best year I've ever had on peppers. So I'm very happy about that. My hot waxies are so loaded, they're falling over. I've been canning some hot waxies. I do those in a bread and butter mix, and they are really, really good. Throw those babies on a cheeseburger. It's awesome. The cucumbers are starting to die out. There's a big boy. Where have you been hiding? I'll have to go around the fence and get that one. The beans, I've picked off of them several times. I honestly only planted a couple because I canned like 43 quarts last year. So, yeah, these are mostly volunteers. As you can tell, they're really big beans. They're called a goose bean. They're heirloom bean that I get from my mom. And they're so good canned. I got some more sunflowers. I'm really liking this one up here. Super fuzzy. I think it's a teddy bear sunflower. So the corn is done. As you can see, it's all dried up. I did get about 10 dozen corn. So got that all blanched and cut and frozen and in the freezer. This is my overgrown mess of volunteers with beans and cucumbers. So it's starting to die out too. As you can see, my zucchini and squash are still going strong well into August, which never happens. So I'm really hopeful that the method with the radishes, nasturtium, marigolds, and the diatomaceous earth has been what worked, and I'm going to definitely do it again next year because I have never had zucchini and squash last this long. Usually it's been ate up by bugs by now. So in here is the watermelon and cantaloupe, and then there's also some cucumber vines in here. So there's some watermelons, there's some cantaloupes peeking through, there's some more. So I mean, this is kind of the end of the season garden, you know. Everything's coming in at once. Lots of canning and freezing to do. I will be planting these beds with fall crops. I really should have done it by now, but, you know, life. So maybe this weekend. That would be good. All right, well, thanks for looking around with me, and have a good one.